Warm welcome to everyone. Thanks for joining today's Salesforce nCino online training from svtechsoft. Our trainer is Rahul. He will be take over for today's demo. Guys, okay, today is just like introduction, what is nCino and everything. If you have any doubts or need any clarification, you have to be clarified from the Rahul. Rahul, okay, please take over for today's demo.
Okay, sure. Yeah. So, hi everyone. Let's start with the demo. So, let me give you an high-level overview about the nCino, what is nCino, how it works. Okay. So, do you guys have any idea about the nCino? What is nCino? What it does? What this application is about?
No, Rahul.
Okay. So, let me tell you what is nCino. So, nCino is Uh, nCino is a company which provide the applications for the banking solutions. Okay, just give me a second. Give me a second. Okay. Let me know once you are able to see my screen. Are you guys able to see my screen?
Yes,
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So, nCino provide a multiple banking solution. So, they have multiple applications. So, one of them is a loan management system. Okay. So, when you go to banks are using nCino loan management system to manage their loans. So when any customer arrives to the bank and they are interested in a loan, so bank will use this application to manage all these loans. Okay, so nCino is a loan origination system. Okay, so loan origination system, it means like where the origination happens, where the loan application will start, and nCino takes care until the loan will get booked. Okay, means until the loan get dispersed to the customer. Okay, so it means it doesn't take care of the servicing part. It just takes care of the origination where the loans will start and it will be dispersed to the customer. After that, the loan will move to the other system that will be a servicing system. Okay, so any place, if you guys will have any doubt, let me know. Okay, so nCino, as I mentioned earlier, nCino provide multiple applications. So one of them is the loan management system, and today I'm going to show you how the loan management system works in nCino. So nCino is built on top of the Salesforce. Okay, so the reason behind why nCino built is on top of the Salesforce is nCino wanted to in build it somewhere in the cloud. Okay, on the cloud computing, right? So for that purpose, what they did some analysis. They just tried to find which application is good for them, and they came up with the Salesforce, because it started 13 years ago. So that time they did the market analysis and they came up with the application. Okay, so Salesforce is good for them, and the build is on top of the Salesforce. Okay, so how the application starts here. So let me show you. So it starts with the customer onboarding. Okay, so so here, so in nCino, the nCino is using relationship, that is the standard Salesforce object account. They have renamed it to relationship, and it is used to save the customer information, to capture the customer information. Okay, so you can see here we have multiple: business, household, individual, lender, right? So business means to capture the information about a company. Household means household has a different purpose. Okay, when there are like multiple um, multiple entities are involved. Entities means business, individual, multiple business or multiple individuals are involved, that will be captured under the household. Okay, and then individual is if any individual is interested in a loan, and lender is if any institution which is helping other banks for the in the loan. So like if there is a loan of uh, billions of amount, right? So in that case, one loan cannot process that one. So there will be multiple banks involved in that. So in that case, lender will be that lender information will be captured in this one of means a financial institution. Okay. So let me show you a business one.
Rahul, okay, so don't mind actually. Okay, so if you want me to share my screen, so that actually I can share it for the PPT.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Can you stop the screen share?
Yeah. So let me give you an overview about this one. So what is nCino? So nCino is the worldwide leader in cloud banking. It means what nCino wanted to build, they wanted to build the single platform application. So in the past, what was happening? The the bank was interacting with multiple uh, customers, sorry, multiple applications for the loan management. Okay, it was not just one application, there were multiple applications. Okay, but what nCino did, they built the application in single platform. So they came up with the idea. They built it on top of the Salesforce. So you can see here the applications which nCino provides. So for the commercial banking, treasury management, small business banking, retail banking, asset finance, portfolio. So these all are the applications which nCino provide, but mainly it is for the commercial banking, which is most of the banks use. Okay, yeah, you can move to the next one. Yeah, so how it begins? So it begins in the late 2011 when a team of bankers wanted to build an application. So as I mentioned earlier, they wanted to build a cloud-based solution. For that one, they came up with the nCino application, and first time they deployed it in the community bank in Wilmington, North Carolina. Okay, in the United States. So the journey started from there, and so far more than 1600 banks have been using this application all over the world. Okay, yeah. So how does nCino work? So nCino is built on the top of Salesforce, where the uh, banker doesn't have to log into multiple applications, just they have to log into Salesforce, and there are multiple things. I mean, there is the what we call it, uh, uh, that is for the customer. There is a customer portal where customers can log in, okay, and they can start the application. After that, the banker can take that application, and they can start working on that one. So in application on a loan, there will be multiple bankers involved. So once the loan is assigned to them, they will start working on that one. They perform their task on the loan on that one. Okay, yeah. So you can go to the next slide. Okay, sure. Can you move to the next? Are you there? So far, guys, do you have any question? Uh, can you scroll to the next slide? Yes. So as I mentioned earlier, so nCino has multiple applications, but mostly their loan management system or loan origination system is used. So it's a single platform. Okay. So in the past, all the banks were using multiple applications to manage the loan origination. So they were doing the um, loan application was one in systems, collateral management was in the other system, covenants were in other system, fee management were in other system, and these all systems were interacting to somehow they have to manage all the information in these systems. But nCino came up with the single platform solution, and they built it on top of Salesforce, and where all the information will be stored in single platform. So that is the reason nCino built this application in Salesforce. Okay, yeah. Yes. So right now more than 1,200 financial institutions have been using this application all over the world. Okay, so this number is still growing. Okay. Yes. Yeah. These are the some of the features. Commercial loan origination system. So commercial loan origination system is where the commercial loans will be handled. It's a from starting and loan application until the loan will be dispersed to the customer. Okay. Credit memo is another feature where a, a PDF kind of file will be generated. So banker can see all the loan information on at one place. So when I will show you, you will get some idea about that one. Document manager is the other option. This is the digital solution uh, for the uh, to manage the documents. So all the document in nCino will be stored under the document manager. So next is covenant. Covenant is kind of a set of rules which the bank will set for the customer. So all these will be stored in the nCino itself. But with other application which banks were using, they had to store these in the other application. So loan auto decision is something where we can nCino provide a feature where the decision nCino means will provide some nCino will configure. Bank has to configure some criteria in the system, and it will do the auto decisioning itself, where the banker's involvement is not required. Okay. Customer portal is something where customer can log in and can see the status of the loan and other things. Okay. Reports and dashboards. So reports and dashboards uh, are something. So it is Salesforce feature, but nCino provides some out-of-the-box reports and dashboard for the sales purpose, where the banks can see what is the how many loans are dispersed and what are the amounts for their forecasting purpose. Okay. The next is the product package. So product package is something similar to it is something when a customer is interested in multiple loans, then all the loans can be added under one product package. Okay, and so if a customer is interested in home loan, vehicle loan, so all those loans can be added under the product package, and then that loan can be, those all loans can be approved or rejected in single shot. They don't have to, the banker doesn't have to log in, doesn't have to check all the loans individually. Okay. Forms are something related to what we say, it is to generate the forms related to the loan. So the banker doesn't have to type all these forms themselves. So in nCino, the banker just have to click a button and the form will get generated. Okay. The next is the collateral management. Collateral management is if bank will ask to pledge some property, vehicle, jewelry against the loan for the security. So all that information will be captured under the collateral management. Okay, so these are some of the features which nCino has. Okay, yeah. So Kishore, can you move to next? Yeah. So these are the nCino certifications, 201 and 301. 201 is for the commercial banking, and 301 is for so that is the commercial banking functional, and 301 is the commercial banking configuration. So 201 means nCino has these certifications, but you should have the access to the nCino University for this. Without nCino University access, you cannot take these certifications. Okay, yeah. Uh, Yeah, so these some of the feature nCino topics which I'm going to uh, which I will cover in the training. So nCino is not like if you once you will install it, it will start. I mean, a bank can start using the application. So there is some configuration required behind the scene. Okay, no, not some means we need a lot of configuration to work it according to the bank requirement, because every bank has uh, different criteria for the loans. Okay, so the way they manage the loans, so bank nCino gives one package, but it will be the standard application, but so it won't work according to the bank requirement. So there the nCino configuration comes into picture, where nCino developers has to configure that one according to the bank requirement. So there will be lot of configuration which we have to do behind the scene. Okay, yeah. So some of the topics are work with households. So where we have to capture the customer information. So how we configure that one, then toggle loan name on off. So when we create the loan record, so we can uh, toggle the, I mean, we can hide the loan name or while creating the loan. And then additional. So these all are the related to configuration. Then working with entity involvement. Entity involvement is something. So in a loan there will be multiple entities are involved, like borrower, guarantor. So borrower is something who is taking the money, who is lending the money. Guarantor is who is giving the guarantee for the loan. So all that information um, we capture in nCino. So there is a configuration for that one as well. Then product catalog, so what all the products a bank sells, what all type of loans. It's a commercial loan, small banking, home loan, vehicle loan. So all that we have to configure in the nCino. So next is the state change validation rule. State change validation rule is means that is the Salesforce standard feature, but how we show those errors and how we configure in Salesforce in nCino, that we will cover. Configure a team loan alert. So team loan alert is where how we send an email alert to the to the bankers in nCino. Okay, so nCino provide a feature for that one. We don't have to configure the email alerts. Just with the nCino feature, we can send the email alert to the bankers. Can you move to the next slide? Then there is configure standard fee. So standard fee is when a customer go to a bank for the loan, so there will be some fee involved in the um, with that one. So it can be processing fee or some other kind of fee. So how we manage that fee in nCino, that we will configure in this one. Then covenant management. Covenant management is something um, I mean, as I mentioned earlier, so it will be a set of rules which customer, which bank will set for the customers. So all that information, how we configure in nCino, that will cover in this one. The next is the collateral type. So what all different type of collateral bank accepts. It's a property, vehicle, jewelry. So all that will be covered under the collateral type configuration. Then there is a product package. Okay, so facilities view, then model. So all this will be configured in the how we configure a product package in nCino, how it works. So all that we will cover in this one. The next is the document manager. So document manager is the place where all the documents will be stored, right, related to a loan. So how we configure those documents and all. So we'll cover in this one. So next is the create memo. Create memo is something where, so it's a kind of a PDF file, uh, so which will be generated on a button click, so where banker can go and see the information, okay, the whole loan information. Go to next one. Yeah, form template is related to form generation. So where we will how we generate a form, right? So banker doesn't have to type all those forms themselves. They can, for example, interest change document banker want to share with the customer. So with the help of this form generation, we can uh, generate that one. Okay. So the last one is the nCino interface. So nCino has their own interface. They don't use the Salesforce interface. So how we configure it, we'll cover from the scratch, how we will configure that one. Yeah, I think that's all. So can you make me the host? I can start with the demo. Do you guys have any questions so far?
Yes, I have.
Okay, yeah. Yes,
Yeah,
Vani.
like actually, it was I mean, like in Salesforce, we'll be developing for the other companies, like into the Salesforce or something like customer ad and everything, like in the Lightning and the administration. But whereas the nCino will be overtaking that application, or like it's the same for the only for the banking.
No, it is just for the bankers. So bankers will log in into that one. So we will capture the customer information.
Okay.
Okay. And then we will start the loan application from the customer record. So
So
let
it's
me,
only used for the loan purpose and everything. Means like to avoid this multiple loan application or fraudulent applications, like any it will be helping to find out who is the defaulter or something like that.
yes. So nCino has multiple applications, but their most popular application is loan management system. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, they have for treasury management, they have for retail banking, for other things. But their most popular application is loan management system, which every bank uses.
So how I mean like it's operated in the North Carolina banker, so it will be uses only in the US or like in India, any banking is using here.
No, no, in India, no bank is using, but apart from US, there are many countries, okay, Australia, Japan, UK, Canada, and apart from these, also many countries are there where banks have been using this application.
So after learning this, what is the opportunities can we get? I mean, like this one, how far the this one? Because nowadays, Salesforce administration and all these things, we are not getting any calls. Like actually, to be frank, since last 3 months. So
Mhm. So
that's
in yes, so in India, so every company has their IT headquarter in India. So there are a lot of opportunities in Deloitte, Accenture, Wipro, TCS,
about nCino
Capgemini.
on nCino.
Yeah, yeah, on nCino.
Okay, nCino. Okay, how do you pronounce
And
it? nCino or nCino?
nCino it is.
nCino. Okay,
nCino. Yeah.
nCino. So I mean, like after learning this, what would be the I mean, like I'm talking as in advance, because like we are already working professional, so we have been worked in sales and this one Salesforce admin. So how is it better for the admin, or like it's for the any other Salesforce things will be coming up in the 𝐿𝐶ino? It's only thing is enough, or like we have to learn any other Salesforce components?
No. So you should have the basic knowledge of Salesforce. Okay,
Basic means
admin knowledge
admin knowledge
of,
is enough. Okay. Hmm.
yes, and then you can learn nCino
Oh,
with that. Yes,
so
because
how
it is
far it will be taken? I mean, like this one for learning all this thing.
it will take about 1 month to learn that one.
Acha, so we have to practice how many hours?
Um, in a day, 2-3 hours are enough.
Oh,
Hey, funny. Can you please continue with the Rahul class? You can ask for the question at the end.
yeah, sure.
Thank you, Funny.
Thank
You,
you.
Rahul.
Rahul, I have one question here.
Okay.
So, as you mentioned that we need any middleware like or MuleSoft or because in the loan applications when the customer you create it, right, you configure it, and a lot of verifications, validations we need to do with the third party applications, right? So,
Yes.
nCino is having out of box feature uh, which uh, which connects to the Aadhaar check or PAN card check or some different type of checks. Banks do that, no? So this
Yeah. Yeah, they have an out of the box integration, but if we are using the nCino integration, so they will not interact with any middleware. They will be directly interacting with the those system, and they don't have for all the applications. They have integration with limited systems. So if you want with any specific system, you have to build mm, by your own.
so
Okay,
we need to
in that
take the license for middleware as well, like MuleSoft or some
means.
things, right?
That depends on the company. If they want a middleware or not. If they want a middleware, then they have to pay for that. If they want system to system integration, then it is not required.
Okay. And most of the time, only configuration for nCino required or any programming also we need to do like in Salesforce we do like Apex classes or trigger we do like this.
Yeah,
So here,
so whatever we can achieve with the nCino configuration, their coding is not required. But on top of that one, if any client has the requirement, any bank has the requirement which we cannot achieve with the nCino, then the Salesforce part will come into picture where you have to write the code or something. But as a nCino uh, developer, that is not required.
okay,
Knowledge of coding and all that. Yes.
okay, okay. Thank you very much. We will ask after demo. Yeah.
Okay.
One quick question. The user interface, you said they have their own, right? May I
Right.
know what they use, the framework?
It is built with the help of Visual Force and JavaScript. Okay. And now it is in LWC. So I'm going to show you that one.
Okay.
So, so assume this is a customer record. So, this is the customer record. So we have to go to the where the information about the customer will be captured. What is the name, their uh, PAN card or anything else. So then we go to products and services. We are going to create a new product. So new product here is the loan. and what is the borrower type. Sorry, yeah. So what is the product line, product type, and product? So what is the purpose? So means it's a commercial loan, real estate, and then the product is construction. For construction purpose, customer is taking this loan. Okay. So now we will create the loan record. Yeah. So this is the loan UI. So on the top, you can see these all are the stages of a loan. Okay, qualification, proposal, credit underwriting, final review. So in a bank, when the loan will be started, loan application will be started. So these all are the stages which by which the loan will go. Okay, means then it will be in the qualification where the application will be checked, then a proposal will be created for the customer to give the loan. Okay, I mean initial proposal. So if you talk to a what we say sales representative, so they will ask you to share the information. They will see, okay, we'll give you initial proposal, but is not the final one. Okay, so they will just give, okay, if you need uh, $1 million, right? So they will ask, okay, share your information. So they will analyze it on the high level and they will say, okay, we can give you this much. Then credit underwriting is the one where all the documents which if you are okay with the proposal, then the loan will move to credit underwriting stage, where you will share your documents, all the information, and then there will be underwriter in a bank who will review all this information. It is a correct one, or they will verify all that information, and if it is good to go, then the loan will go to final review, where one more level of review will happen, and then it will go for approval. So once the loan will get approved, it will go for processing. So some processing will happen inside the bank. Okay, then it goes to doc prep, where the preparation, where the agreement, all that will be generated. Okay, for the loan. So the agreement between the bank and the customer. Then it will go to closing. So loan is ready to disperse. So once in the closing stage, the loan amount will get dispersed to the customer, and once it will get dispersed, it will go to booked. And once the repayment, everything is completed, which happens in other system. So generally there will be an integration with that system. So once it is completed, I mean in that one, repayment and everything, then it will move to complete stage. Okay, and this is the nCino UI which I was talking about. So you can see uh, the narrow part is called nCino, oh sorry, route, and the wider section is called sub route. Okay, so in this one you can see loan details, borrowing structure, loan team, risk rating, collateral. All these are the nCino out of the box routes, but we can configure these routes. So whatever we need we can keep, or if you want any custom one, so we can add that one here. So every route and sub route is to show or capture some information. Okay, so we can save the information as well. So here you can, on the loan detail, you can see uh, the information about the loan and everything, what all are the product line, all this is there. Then borrowing structure is used to store the entities related to the loan. So entities like borrower, guarantor, all that information will be stored here. Okay, so assume if I want to add one more. So assume this is the one. So I can click on that selected. So you can see here, this is the guarantor for the loan. Okay. So borrowing structure is used to capture the entities which are related to the loan from the customer side. Okay. Then the loan team. Loan team is from the banker side. What is their role? Let's assume great underwriter. So this banker is going to play the role of the credit underwriter in this loan. So one banker can play a different role on different loans. So their role will be defined on the team member level. Okay. Okay. So collateral is the place where all the collateral related to loan will be added. So collateral is something the customer will pledge against the loan for the security. Okay. So assume this is one collateral. This is the property which the customer is pledging against the loan. Can save this one. Yeah. So all the route, so whatever routes are there, bank doesn't use all these routes. I'm just going to cover which every bank uses. Okay. So here, like covenant is set of rules which bank will set for the customers. So covenant is something when a um, uh, bank can set a rule that customer has to submit their tax return document every year to the bank, right? So that is a rule which we can configure in the covenant. So let me show you. So this is the tax return. What is the next valuation date? What is the effective date? And we can save that one. So whatever I'm showing, it is for the banker, but behind the scene, there will be some configuration for all these, which we will cover during the training. Okay. The next is the manage fee. I think right now there is no fee configured in this one. So here we can come and add the fee to the loan. Okay. The next one is the document manager. So as I mentioned, document manager is is the application which is used to store the documents related to the loan. Okay. Okay. So you are seeing here acknowledgement of disclosure, generated form, income statement, loan application. Okay. So these all are called placeholder. In every placeholder we can upload a document. So here we can browse and we can upload it from our local system. Okay. So all the documents related to the loan will be captured here. So right now you are seeing only 4 placeholders here, but we can add any number of placeholders just clicking on add placeholder, or there is a configuration. So according to bank requirement, these placeholders will be configured. Okay. Okay, so the next is the smart checklist. So smart checklist is a to-do list for the customer where a list will be created for the list of tasks will be generated for the banker. So sometimes what happens, bankers will forget to perform their task on the loan. So what we can do, we can create a list, to-do list. Okay, so assume check salary statement, and we can assign it to a role. So whoever is the credit underwriter will perform this one. So needed by, and we can define the stage, by what stage this should be completed. This should be completed by credit underwriting stage. Okay, so credit underwriter, so once the task will be, once the credit underwriter will start working on the task, they have to manually change the status to in progress, and once it is completed, they have to change it to the what we call it to the completed. Okay, so here you can see to do in progress, complete. So all these will be showed here. Okay, let me know if you guys have any questions so far. Okay, so the next one is the product package. Yeah, so product package is, yeah. So product package is an umbrella which holds multiple loans. So if a customer is interested in multiple loans, so we can add into the product package here. The UI is bit changed. Let me see the other one. Okay, so this is the new UI. So where we can see all the loans. So you can see here these 3 loans are linked to this product package. Then what is the borrowing structure? This is the document manager. You can see here it is available on the product package level as well. And there were some features right now, those are not there. We need to configure them now. Yeah, so that I will show you during the training. Okay, yeah, but let me know if you guys have any questions. So I didn't cover few things. Okay, so this is the nCino
Yeah.
UI. Yeah,
So,
go ahead.
where is the integrations basically? Because in the while this configuring, there is the points where the integrations will be there, right? Uh,
Right. So integrations you will not get in the so this what I'm showing you is the training org. Okay. So
okay,
in this one, so that is a separate package which nCino provides, and that is according to the you need to buy it.
for
Okay.
integration. Okay.
For integration. So banks has to pay extra for that one. So this is the in this one the basic package is installed. Okay, so for that one bankers have to pay, banks have to pay extra, and there is a documentation is there, step by step we have to perform that one. Okay, if we will, we will follow the steps, the configuration will get, the integration will get configured. So you will not get that in this org. So this is just a training org for learning purpose.
Okay, okay, got it. So that also the integration points or endpoints we can configure here in
No,
nCino. So we
you
can get the
cannot,
data or
you
we can send data, right, from here.
you can configure that what data you want to send and what see, the data will come same for every bank because they use the same integration.
Okay,
Okay, but you can configure it from what object you want to send the data and in which object you want to store the data. Okay, but you cannot store, you cannot configure your own
got
uh,
it.
best parameters in that
Yeah,
one.
like
Yes,
a
so
scenario, if you want to verify the CIBIL report of a customer before dispersing loan or approving loan. Right. So I
yes.
think Civil have exposed some APIs and nCino needs to call those ones, right?
Yes, but it is not like we have to, yeah. So nCino, they have a PDE team, product
Okay.
um, product development team in the US. Okay,
Mhm.
they do all those integration work. We have to just configure, that is a point and
Okay.
click task. After that, if nCino provide that integration, then a bank can use that one. If nCino doesn't provide that integration, then a bank has to do that
Okay.
integration from their own.
Okay. Got it.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll get only this managed package nCino and we will install it on the Salesforce org, right?
No, you cannot install in your org. So this is a training org which nCino provides itself for learning purpose. You cannot install
But
it.
in real time, this will be the managed package kind of things, right?
Yeah, that is a managed package that is also installed by the nCino itself. Once a bank will uh, buy it, so nCino will install in the bank's org that all the packages, because they don't have just one package, they have about 40-50 packages. Okay,
Okay. Yes.
so
Yes.
all the packages nCino will install itself, theirself into the
Yeah.
org.
But for that, I think customer needs license for Salesforce as well, right? This is
Right,
very key.
Salesforce license is required, so bank has to take the Salesforce license and on top of that one
The
nCino
nCino
license.
license as well.
Right.
You have any idea on how much per user cost it comes actually for nCino only?
I think it is 10,000 or $15,000.
That's fine. It's no issues.
But it is very costly.
Very
Uh,
costly, right? Yeah, I also heard. This is the Salesforce company, nCino, or separate one?
no, it's a separate company, and see, they have built their application on top of Salesforce.
Okay. Yeah, it's very popular actually. I know that. It's very popular in the field of one more good question actually for all. Uh, Salesforce is having this financial cloud, right? And
Financial,
nCino
yeah,
is also
financial.
the similar type of things, right? Loan management or financial
No,
related. So any
FSC
difference?
is
Hmm.
no FSC is different and nCino is different. Okay, FSC is to manage the uh, customers' amount, what we call their uh, money, kind of we can say. Okay, nCino is for the loan management system. FSC, both are different applications.
Oh, see, there is not a loan management. We cannot
No, FSC is
configure.
not a loan management system.
Okay.
Yes. They work together, means like if a bank wants to use, they can use both the application in same org.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, Rahul. Thank you.
Any more question? Yeah, so I have showed you some of the features. In training, we will cover, like we have a list of topics which I shared in the beginning. So what topics we are going to cover? Yeah. So let me know if you guys have any more questions.
I have joined little bit later. Can you show me once again?
What you want to see?
Can you show me the course content?
Okay. Yeah. I don't have that one. So, uh, Kishore, are you there?
Yes, yes. Okay, let me ping in chat course content.
Yeah.
Rahul, can you please open this link also so that everyone watch the website?
Can you
Go
ping me
to
the URL?
svtechsoft.com. svtechsoft.com. Yeah. Online training tab. You can search Salesforce and nCino.
Yeah. So this is the list of topics you can see here.
This product catalogs will be all the products you will configure, right? Products in
Right.
the
So,
sense type of loans or something.
right, right. So I showed you, right, commercial, then real estate, construction. So that is one product catalog we configured. So that way we can configure so many products. Yeah. Any more question?
Hmm. This is not like a kind of a velocity we are not using, right? Something Omni Studio kind of things. No,
No,
because
we are
this is
not
also
using.
product catalog and all um, product configurations we do like similarly in Omni Studio.
Okay,
But that is
but we are
here
not.
is different.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Any more question? Okay. Uh, I think if there is no more question, we can wrap this up. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining the session.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Ram. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Yeah.
you all. Thanks for your
Thank
joining.
you, Rahul. Thank you for your time
Planning
for
to start
explaining each
your
and
batch.
everything.
Yeah.
We are planning to
Okay.
start your batch next week. If you're interested, please reach out to svtechsoft.
It's only online or any offline is there, sir?
It's completely online training.
It's in a completely online. Okay. Right.
Okay. Thanks everyone. Thanks for your time. Thanks, Rahul.